Welcome to DreamPuff Bedtime Stories. Get cozy under your blanket and let us carry you to the land of bedtime magic.
Evangelina's missing shoes. It was a sunny Sunday morning, and the Alvarez household was waking up slowly. The birds were chirping outside, and everything seemed peaceful, until Evangelina realized something crucial. She couldn't find her sparkly purple sneakers. She had been looking forward to wearing them all week. The sneakers had glitter, sequins, and a hint of sparkle that made them perfect for running around in the backyard. She'd gotten them just last week, and today was supposed to be the day she debuted them in style. "Mom! Dad!" Evangelina shouted from her bedroom, her voice full of panic. "Where are my shoes?" Evangeline, who was already dressed and eating cereal in the kitchen, heard her sister's distressed call and groaned. "What's going on now?" she muttered, rolling her eyes. Evangelina rushed down the stairs, her eyes wide and her hands on her hips. "I can't find my purple sneakers. I wanted to wear them today. I've been waiting all week." Evangeline barely looked up from her cereal. "Maybe you misplaced them," she suggested casually, even though she had a sneaking suspicion this wasn't the case. Evangelina's eyes were darting all over the room. "I didn't misplace them. I remember putting them right by the door last night." Evangeline raised an eyebrow. "Well, that's weird. Have you checked your room, like under the bed or in the closet?" "I've checked everywhere," Evangelina replied, clearly on the edge of a mini meltdown. "I looked under the couch cushions, in the kitchen, and even in the laundry room. I can't find them anywhere." Mom walked into the living room, stretching and yawning. "What's all the noise about?" she asked, rubbing her eyes. Evangelina pointed dramatically to the empty spot by the door. "Mom, I can't find my sparkly purple sneakers. I wanted to wear them today." Mom raised an eyebrow, but didn't seem too concerned. "You can't find them anywhere?" "No," Evangelina said, her face scrunched up in frustration. "I've searched everywhere." Evangeline took a slow, deliberate bite of her cereal, watching the drama unfold. "Maybe they're in a secret hiding spot, like your closet," she suggested innocently, though she was secretly enjoying seeing her sister scramble. "Don't tell me to check my closet again," Evangelina snapped, pacing in small circles. "I already looked there." Mom sighed, taking the twins' disappearance drama in stride. "All right, let's just calm down. We'll solve this, one step at a time. Let's look around the house. Sometimes things appear when you least expect it." Just then, Teddy, the family puggle, trotted into the living room, wagging his tail and looking entirely too pleased with himself. Evangelina's eyes immediately narrowed. "Teddy, don't you even think about it," she warned. But Teddy just gave her an innocent, head-tilted look. "I bet Teddy's the one who took them," Evangelina said, pointing at the dog. "What?" Evangeline laughed, shaking her head. "Teddy, with shoes?" Before Evangelina could protest, she spotted something moving in the corner of the room. Teddy was slowly trotting across the living room, something sticking out of his mouth. He stopped right by the couch, dropped whatever it was, and sat proudly next to it, looking up at everyone. Evangelina gasped. "Wait, is that my sneaker?" Sure enough, lying next to Teddy was one of Evangelina's purple sneakers. It had definitely seen better days. It was slobbered on, with a chew mark on the toe, but it was definitely Evangelina's. "Teddy!" Evangelina shouted, rushing over to grab her shoe. "You really did take my sneaker?" Evangeline raised an eyebrow. "I didn't think he had it in him, but that's one shoe down." Evangelina picked up the sneaker and examined it, sighing. "Well, at least we know where one of them went. But where's the other one?" Mom bent down, looking under the couch. You know, sometimes things just slip into the strangest places. I already looked under the couch, Evangelina huffed. Then, out of the corner of her eye, she spotted something small and round, peeking out from behind the toy box in the playroom. No way, Evangelina muttered to herself, walking slowly toward the toy box. She bent down and reached behind it. When she pulled her hand back, it was holding her missing sneaker. The second one. Baby Evan, Evangelina said, shaking her head, holding up the sneaker. You were the one who took it, weren't you? Baby Evan, sitting on the floor surrounded by toys, giggled in response, as if to say, Yup, I did it. He had been playing with the shoe, and in the process had somehow managed to stash it behind the toy box. Well, mystery solved, Evangeline laughed, raising her bowl of cereal in a mock toast. Teddy's the thief of the first shoe, and Baby Evan's the mastermind behind the second one. I'd say we solved the case. Evangelina sighed in relief, holding up both of her shoes. Finally! Now I can wear my shoes and nothing's ruined. That shoe's gonna need a good wash after that, Mom noted with a smile, eyeing the slobber on the sneaker. Evangelina gave her sister a side eye. You know, Evangeline, you were acting kind of suspicious earlier when you said I might have misplaced them. Evangeline laughed and shrugged. Hey, I was just playing detective, but I guess the real mystery was who really took the shoes. You definitely made me think it was you, Evangelina replied, shaking her head but smiling. Mom joined in the laughter. Well, it looks like we've got everything sorted out. Shoes found, culprits caught, crisis averted. Now, how about we all get ready for some fun in the backyard? Evangelina slipped on her sparkly purple sneakers, grinning from ear to ear. Finally! I'm ready for action! And with that, the Alvarez family was ready to enjoy their Sunday. No more mysteries in sight, at least for the time being. The end.
Thank you for joining us on this enchanting journey. We hope you enjoyed today's story and that it brings sweet dreams and happy thoughts to your night. Remember, every night is an adventure waiting to unfold. So, until next time, sweet dreams and good night from DreamPuff Bedtime Stories. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more magical bedtime stories. Good night, dreamers.